Ramadan. Tanya Ustad di bulan Ramadan. Setiap hari selama bulan puasa, pukul 5 sore waktu Indonesia Tengah. Hanya di Pro 2 RRI Kupang, teman terbaik kamu.
Berdua RRI Kupang, teman terbaik kamu. Selamat sore teman-teman berdua, kembali dalam segmen Tauladan Tanya Ustad di bulan Ramadan. Dan kali ini di studio Pro 2 FM Kupang sudah hadir Ustad Abdurahman Budi bersama dengan teman-teman yang tentunya bakalan membahas topik yang menarik pada sore hari ini. Kita langsung saja teman Pro 2 di sesi Tauladan kali ini.
Well, thank you very much, Thank you very much, Miss Jane, for the chance given to us. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Ramadan Karim. Good afternoon, audiences. Ramadan is a special time for Muslims around the world. It is a month of reflection, fasting, and also spiritual growth. And today we are the family member of MTS plus Nurul Iman Kupang. We are privileged today because we joined Tauladan Tanya Ustad di bulan Ramadan. It is very special this afternoon because usually in Tauladan program RRI Pro 2 Kupang, they do that in Bahasa Indonesia, but this afternoon it is very special because we will do all the conversation in English. And in the previous episode, usually the spokesman are Ustazah or Ustad from Kupang Town, but for this afternoon it is special because the spokesmen are the students of MTS plus Nurul Iman Kupang. So my name is Mr. Budi. I will be the co-host for Miss Jane this afternoon, and the spokesman are Kak Kania, Kak Sahwa, and Kak Ardel. So Kania and Ardel, they are from grade 9 MTS plus Nurul Iman Kupang, and Sahwa from grade 8. Well, this afternoon in Tauladan program, we will explore how do the students of MTS plus Nurul Iman Kupang, how do they balance their faith, academic, and community during Ramadan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so for our conversation this afternoon, we will divide it the conversation into 4 segments. So the first segment will be personal experiences and faith. I think we just continue, we just start. Yeah. Okay, so Kania, Sahwa, and Ardel, I want to know from you, what does Ramadan mean to you personally? Like, what are some of the most meaningful aspects of this month for you? We might start from Kania, yeah?
Yeah. Ramadan personally for me, it gives different vibes than other months, because when I was a child, I was taught that Ramadan is a time of the month where we fast from dawn until sunset, and I thought that was very special to do such thing in a month. But it teaches me the value of a food, how to suppress my desires, to stop eating when it's evening or afternoon. Yeah, it's pretty special for me.
Okay, thank you, Kania. What about you, Sahwa? Do you have a different perspective to Kania?
Yes. So of course, as a Muslim, Ramadan is a special month that I always waiting for, because this month for me is a perfect timing to deepen my connection with Allah. I can also develop positive habits, improve my discipline, and learn to control my emotions.
Oh, okay. Well, very nice. What about you, Ardel? Do you have a different one too?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Allow me to introduce myself.
Okay, go ahead.
My name is Mustafa, and you can call me Ardel. I'm a 9th grader from MTS Plus RRI Kupang, and like Mr. Budi said, what does Ramadan mean to me personally, and what are the most meaningful aspects this month of for me? So, what does Ramadan mean to me personally? Personally, Ramadan means everything.
Everything. Okay.
Means everything to
Means
me.
everything.
For all Muslims, I'm pretty sure. Why? Because Ramadan, it holds a deep personal significance, more than just fasting. Allah Subhanahu wa Taala created Ramadan not just a month to fast. No, Ramadan is more than just fasting.
Okay.
It's a month of self-discipline. It's a month to connect with Allah Subhanahu wa Taala with more faith, spiritually, physically.
Okay. Okay.
It's a month where it's not just like any other month. It's a month where we feel more encouraged to do something that is good in the eyes of Allah.
Okay.
So I think the fact that Ramadan is a holy month is why we are all so grateful to be here, that Allah still gave us a chance to live until we can still meet Ramadan till this day.
Wow. Wow. Thank you very much, guys. I like all the perspectives you've given so far. The next question, how do you feel spiritually during Ramadan? Like, what practices help you connect with your faith during this time? Maybe we start from Ardel, yeah?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Budi. So, how do I feel spiritual during Ramadan, and what practices help me connect more with my faith during this time? So, there is no lying anymore about Ramadan, because I've never felt so spiritually connected to Allah other than in the month of Ramadan.
Okay.
And what practices that help me to connect with Allah more? There are many, just like Salat, Tarawih, Sahur. Now, it's all common in Ramadan. But I think what the practice that connects me more with Allah is reading the Quran.
Reading the Holy Quran.
Yes,
So you
reading the
feel
Holy Quran.
more closer to
Yes,
Allah
I
during
feel
Ramadan, yeah?
more at ease, more closer.
Okay.
Why?
Okay.
Because we don't usually read the Holy Book of Quran often in other months. That it doesn't mean that we never read them.
Yeah,
we do
yeah.
read them, but it's in a specific period of time. So why are we Muslims are encouraged to read Quran during Ramadan is because Ramadan is a special month where our holy book was first sent down to earth as the guide for humanity. The night where the fateful night where humanity's hope was born, humanity's hope was finally here. That night was Laylatul Qadar, my brothers and sisters.
Oh yeah.
Laylatul Qadar.
Laylatul Qadar. That's why I enjoy reading Quran so much in Ramadan other than other months.
Okay, so do you think that you will find the Laylatul Qadar night if you read the Holy Quran more often during Ramadan?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. What about? Thank you very much, Ardel. What about you, Sahwa?
Okay, so there are many things that help me to feel spiritual during Ramadan.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is doing our school program, which is One Day One Juice.
One day, one
Yeah,
juice.
this is
Okay.
similar with Ardel.
Uh-huh.
So, like the name One Day One Juice, so we are the students of MTS Plus Nur Iman must read the Holy Quran one juz per day.
Okay. Oh, so the school itself has a special program or special schedule to encourage the students to reciting or to read the Holy Quran during Ramadan, yeah?
Yes.
Oh, thank you, Sahwa. Okay, Kania, do you have a different idea?
It's not very different from Ardel and Sahwa
Okay.
because the school program give us the monitoring books.
Oh, I see.
It fills with our prayers, tadarus, tarawih, and so on. So it's basically an assignment book for us
okay.
to feel if if we did like our tarawih, we checklist them. If we did our sahur, we checklist them. And at the end of the month, they showed us the people we what do you call it, like
The imam or
no, like in Lebaran, people we visit, our family that we visit, and we checklist their name, blah blah blah, their place.
Okay.
It's very unique.
Wow, it's very unique to you. So the school really support you, really encourage you to have a very perfect Ramadan, I think. Yeah. Okay. So Ramadan spiritually, to all of you, I can understand that you feel closer to God, and you become more aware by the presence of Allah. Okay, thank you very much. And let's talk about the tradition during Ramadan. So do you have any favorite tradition in Ramadan?
Favorite, I don't really have one, because I felt the same way to all the traditions like sahur, tarawih, fast. All the tradition in Ramadan feels like, it is in Ramadan, but I don't have any favorite one.
You don't have any favorite, so it means that you enjoy all the tradition that
Equally.
the Muslim do in Ramadan equally. Wow. Okay, very wise. Okay, what about you, Sahwa? Do you have a favorite one, a favorite tradition?
Yes, I have. So
What is that?
my favorite tradition during Ramadan is when we approach Eid, my family as Bugis people, we will make burasa.
Oh,
or
burasa.
buras.
What is that?
So burasa, or we usually call it buras, is a rice cooked with coconut milk, grated coconut, and salt, making it savory. After that, the rice will be wrapped in a banana leaf and will be boiled for 8 until 10 hours.
8 until 10 hours.
Yes,
Okay.
using firewood.
Wow.
Okay, so now there are many people that boil their burasa using stove, the easy way. But my mom still choose to use the traditional way, which is use the firewood.
The firewood, or like,
Yes.
when do you have that burasa? Like, do you have that burasa like the whole Ramadan, or do you only have that burasa in a specific occasion, maybe just for Lebaran or something?
Yes, for the Eid.
Oh, for the Eid.
Yeah.
Okay, just for the Eid. Okay. What about you, Ardel? Maybe like we have so many tradition in Ramadan, like mudik. I think mudik is
Yes.
a very
It's our
unique one.
tradition,
Mudik, or going home. Going back to our
to
village.
homeland.
Going to hometown. Ardel, do you have a favorite? Your favorite one?
Yeah, so in Ramadan there are many traditions in Ramadan, like waking up people during sahur or making burasa like sahwa.
Oh,
but I think
so are you from Bugis too?
What?
yes,
Wow. I just know that.
my father came from South Sulawesi.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay.
So what's my favorite Ramadan tradition and why? I think my favorite Ramadan tradition is, of course, what we call in Indonesia mudik. Because mudik, I think, is the only moment where we can all reconcile and connect with our families far from East Nusa Tenggara.
Okay.
That's because I don't get much. I don't get the chance often to meet with my family that was from South Sulawesi, and for me personally, they are a part of my life, part of my important life. Because before I came in Kupang, I lived in South Sulawesi, and they raised me into what I am now.
Oh my God!
And without them, I think I wouldn't be here. So that's why I like mudik so much, because like. It excites me, and I like to meet my brothers, sisters, and my grandparents in South Sulawesi again.
Yes.
Wow. So mudik is very, very special, very like a tradition that everyone always misses, I think.
Yes.
Okay, I want to dig more from you about the next one is about how do you manage your physical challenge of fasting, especially during long school days?
For me, I've learned this one thing called ketosis.
Oh, ketosis
So,
is a diet program or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
So ketosis is like a phase where our body loses glucose from
Wow,
sugars.
it's so scientific,
because
Ardel,
we haven't ate for 12 hours, right? So our body loses
Right.
the source for energy. So our body uses fat to turn it into energy, like a replacement of glucose. So it basically gives us more energy. But if we overuse our energy, it might make us frustrated, exhausted, and worse, hungry or even thirsty. And that's
Okay.
the hardest challenge in fasting.
Okay. So it's really scientific,
Yeah.
Kania. I think I had never considered that way before.
Yeah.
I might say. What about you, Sahwa?
How I manage
Do you have
my-
a special jurus or something?
I just reduce my movement to
Okay.
save my energy, and I try to not speak too much or loudly to prevent my throat from becoming sore. Only that.
Okay. That's good one. What about you, Ardel?
Okay, so how do I manage the physical challenge of fasting, especially during school days? So Ramadan is not about spiritual challenge, but as we know, we are challenged physically too,
Okay.
especially during fasting. So what do I usually do, especially during school days, where to be honest, there isn't much. For me personally, I just focus on what is in front of me right now. School. I just think that this is a normal school days. I just need to get past this and then I'm done. It's like I don't know to call it a philosophy or psychological thinking.
Okay.
I think it's not that
Do
deep.
you
but
have a philosophy of that?
yeah, I just think that this is another like obstacle, and if you want to get to the finish line, where obviously you have to get past that obstacle.
Okay.
So I just see it as an obstacle. So what do I do is like pretty much it's this almost the same as Sahwa. Minimize movement.
Okay.
Or don't speak too much because especially during school days,
Okay.
you're encouraged to speak more with your friends that might get your throat sore, like me now speaking here.
Okay.
And another thing is just like Kania said, I like the scientific fact that Kania provided us. What is it called?
Ketosis.
Ketosis.
About that ketosis thing. Other than fat giving you energy, one of the interesting fact about it is like, when we eat, our food contains glucose, and inside of our body there are cells. Now that glucose feeds our cells,
Okay.
but some of our cells are zombie cells,
Okay.
cells that attack other cells.
Yeah, I've heard it.
So
Okay.
if we eat glucose, then we are providing ourselves with more energy, but also we provide more power to those zombie
Okay.
cells. And
Okay.
how do we defeat these cells? Is by fasting, by not giving them energy, and in that way the cells could die, and we can live longer than we
Okay.
usually do.
Wow.
More healthy.
Wow.
Yes, more healthy.
I'm so amazed with your way of thinking. It's really scientific.
Yeah.
Like I've never considered that way before. Like in your age, like I tried to look back myself when I was on your age. Like
No.
I had no idea. Like I didn't consider that way like you guys think. So wisely we can say that you three of you really enjoyed Ramadan,
Yeah.
and that it's really good for you from the healthy point of view.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, so this is my last question for our first segment. How does Ramadan impact your perspective on gratitude and empathy?
Oh yeah, a lot.
A lot.
Very.
Okay, so we might start from Safa
Very.
for this one. Okay, Safa, please.
How Ramadan impact my perspective on gratitude? Ramadan made me learn to be more grateful,
Okay.
to be a more grateful person. It taught me to be more appreciate food and remind me that there are still many people who struggle to get food. So we need to be more appreciate with food.
Yeah, we have to
fact.
appreciate more the food. Okay.
Yes.
Value of food.
Okay.
Value
Okay.
of
The
the food.
value of the food. Okay. Ardel, please.
So how does Ramadan impact our perspective on gratitude and empathy? What I learned about Ramadan is it teaches you how to be grateful for the little things in this world, like Ramadan, for example. Ramadan is not like any other month, like we said. They didn't come often, just like any other normal months, and it especially feels much more special than our months, because why it only came once per year and not like every year. So when Ramadan came just around our doorstep, what do you feel? Grateful,
Yeah.
Yes.
right? Yeah, that's the thing about Ramadan. It makes you grateful that we can meet Ramadan.
Yeah.
And about the empathy, so why Allah commands us to fast during the days during Ramadan? It because during Ramadan, people became more aware of the situation around us. It made us realize just how much blessings that Allah gave us every day, every year, from the day we were born until today. The blessings of Islam, blessings of food, water, and fasting. It what makes us grateful, because we can feel compassionate for other people that didn't have the chance to eat. They didn't have any food to eat daily, as if they are fasting every day. And us, we're just fasting for a month. So Allah just want to show us to be grateful and always thank Allah for everything that He has given us over the years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Thank you. Kania, do
But
you have?
for me, in the gratitude part, it's basically the same as Ardel and Sahwas, but
Okay.
in the empathic one, I have a different perspective.
Okay, what is it?
Because back in town, I have a small market, and during Ramadan days, we usually give free foods to people who are fasting, because
Wow.
it is sunnah, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's basically for me,
Okay. So you actually had
a small market.
a small market. Where was
Wow.
it? In here?
No, in Soe.
In Soe.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So far away.
Okay.
Only
Okay.
100 kilometers.
Oh,
Not
okay.
that
So
far.
you gave people free food during Ramadan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially when it's near iftar, so they can break their fast at our place.
Okay. So this is the end of our segment 1. Thank you very much for sharing me your perspective. Thank you very much, guys. So Ramadan in the Ramadan impact on perspective. By experiencing hunger and thirst, like we can gain a deeper understanding of those who less fortunate, who face challenge like the hunger challenge like daily. Okay, so thank you very much for the segment 1. We may have a break for a little while. Break.
Wow.
sedang mendengarkan harmoni satukan hati dalam Tauladan Tanya Ustad di bulan Ramadan di RRI FM Kupang, teman terbaik kamu.
Okay. Welcome back to RRI Pro 2 Kupang in Tauladan program. So we come to the second segment of our conversation this afternoon. So in the second segment, we will dig more from you. How do you balance your academic and Ramadan? So I will start from Sahwa probably. So Sahwa, as a grade 8 student of MTS Plus Nurul Iman Kupang, how do you balance studying and completing assignment with fasting and increase the prayer during Ramadan?
Okay. So how I balance my studying and increase prayer during Ramadan? I've made a list. I have made a schedule for myself.
Special schedule.
Yeah. So start from at the beginning of the day after do my morning prayer. I start to do my one day one juz, reciting the Quran. After reciting the Quran, I will study for that day's lessons. In the school, I will focus on my subjects in the class, on my lessons in the class, and will continue my one day one juz at the rest time. Okay, and if I got any homeworks, I'll do it in the evening after back from Tarawih prayers.
Okay. So
Like
it's
that.
really about time management.
Yeah.
It's
The importance of time
Okay,
management.
the importance of time management. Okay, so as grade 9 students, Sahwa and Kania,
Yeah. But
how do you balance Ramadan and academic during Ramadan?
it's very different from Sahwa because us 9th graders don't have any academic lessons. We are focusing on only two subjects, not subjects really. It's like a project.
A project, okay.
The first one is
Wow.
entrepreneur, and the second one is Dakwah project. It's the Dakwah project one will start at next Tuesday, and the entrepreneur one will ends on next Sunday. Monday.
Okay, so you don't have any academic lesson. You only have two main project.
Yeah.
So Dakwah project and EP entrepreneur project.
Yes.
Okay, so you only do that for the whole day at school?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, Ardel?
Okay, so how do I balance academics and
Yes.
Ramadan is, and I understand that us 9th graders didn't study academically, but we do have programs and projects that we still need to finish. So just like Sakwa, there is this thing called time management.
Okay.
So I make a list of schedules on what hour I should do this and what hour I should do that.
Okay.
So, for example, during Ramadan, we went to school for only half a day, right?
Okay.
So, at 12 p.m., we go home. So, before Asar, we have around 3 hours. Now, what my habit is like counting the hours. And in my mind, I just thought like, what can I do and what should I do during these 3 hours?
Okay.
It's like
Thoughtful.
yeah, I don't make schedules, like I don't write them or something. I just
thought
thought about it.
Yeah, exactly.
So in 3 hours, like what can I do? Rest, do this, do that.
Okay.
So sometimes I go to rest and I just calculate how many hours I can sleep, or like only an hour or 2 hours or so.
Okay.
So during that 3 hours, I just plan things out. And after my Zuhur prayer, usually after I go to school, after I go home, I usually sleep. So to clear my mind, because I don't want to overwhelm my mind too much with too much
mind,
projects
okay.
and programs. So when it's Asr, I wake up, pray, that's where my mind start to work. So we have at least 4 or 3 hours to do certain things. So I usually read the Quran, or maybe this week I usually go and do my entrepreneur project, which is a part of our school policy that we must follow in order to successfully graduate.
Okay, wow. So it's so I am a bit curious with that EP and Dawah program. Can you please elaborate for our audience?
Yeah. So entrepreneur is like a makalah, if you say it in Indonesia.
Okay.
Yeah.
A few to people with like our job. For example, mine was called Commissions. Commissions is like a digital program where my business is focused on online. So people from other wait, I don't know.
You can say it in Bahasa.
Brand. Oh yeah, yeah.
Brand.
Like for example, in Indonesia, like a lot of brand has to do commercials with animations.
Advertisement, you mean?
Yeah.
Advertisement or something?
For example, like Popme in Indonesia, they have hired like some artists to do animations for their commercials.
Okay.
So it's called commissions. That is one of my entrepreneur.
Okay, so as grade 9 students, you are like the school encourage you to create an entrepreneur program for the future.
Yeah.
Exactly. Wow, it's interesting.
Oh my God.
Okay, maybe Ardel can tell the audience the Dawah project. What is that? Like, what do you do on Dawah project?
I personally, I don't really know.
The teacher haven't
They didn't give us much information about
Okay.
the project.
Okay. So it is still
it's
a plan. It is still a plan. Okay.
Yeah, so it's a plan.
Okay. So do you feel burdened? Like you have to finish that kind of project during
Sort of.
Ramadan?
Yeah.
In a way.
It is a burden, but after I clear my mind, doing tadarus, reading the Quran, doing prayers, I clear my mind for a moment and rest for a while, just like how Ardel said his schedules.
So
like,
we can say that Ramadan helps you a lot.
Ramadan helps me a lot.
Okay, so we can say also that you don't feel burdened during the Ramadan, but you feel more energized. Like you feel more energized, so you can finish your tasks. You can finish all the assignments given by your teachers at school. We can say that way. Okay, the next one is about your concentration. Like, do you find your concentration or energy levels affected during the day while you are at school? If so, how do you adapt?
Oh my God.
Maybe Sahwa, yeah?
Sawa.
Like Sahwa, like you have like you have to learn more than your brother and sister at school, yeah?
Okay, so do I find my concentration? Lately, alhamdulillah, I can concentration during the lessons in class, but at the beginning of school days during Ramadan, I felt very sleepy and even overslept.
Agree.
And to overcome that, I try to sleep quickly at the night, and it works.
Okay.
Now I don't feel sleepy anymore and can concentrating with my lessons in class. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, so you are changing now. You are changing. you have changed, yeah. Okay, Kania and Ardel.
For me, I haven't know a way to not lose my concentration because at night I focused on memorizing my entrepreneur and I don't have much time to sleep. Like after sahur, I did subuh prayer and read the Quran, and after that I prepare to go to school so that I don't have any time to sleep after sahur.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
still
Same
very
way.
sleepy all day.
Okay.
Okay, so do you think that sometimes you lose concentrate at school?
Yes.
Okay.
Sleep.
Do you feel
It's
sleep?
it's human. It's human.
Oh yeah, it's human being. Okay. in the next one is I want to know, do your teachers at school understand and do they accommodate your needs during Ramadan? Or maybe how does your school adjust its daily schedule to accommodate fasting and to increase prayers time? Maybe does your school has a special policy about the time management or something at school?
They do, because not only the students are Muslim, the teachers and the headmaster of any MTS is also Muslim.
It's Islamic junior high school.
Yes.
So they do not only understand us students, but they understand themselves, all people around the school. So they shortened our studying time at school from 7:30 to only after dhuhr.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So you actually study longer. In other
normal
months,
days.
in normal days. Okay, so in normal days, how many hours you have to stay at school?
Wait,
Probably.
Until asar.
Oh,
until asar.
Oh, from
6
7
p.m.
o'clock until asar.
Until,
Wow,
yes,
it's
until
quite a
4
long
p.m.
day.
Quite a long
It's
day.
Long
quite a
stretch.
long
Full
day.
day. Full day.
Full day school.
Okay. So the next one is, what about if you have an examination? Like, how do you prepare for exams or presentation while fasting? So it's maybe for Sahwa and for Kania and Ardel, because I understand when you have EP project, you have to do a presentation in front of the examiners, right?
Yeah.
Like how do you prepare for exams or presentations while fasting? Do you have? Can you please tell
Tanya.
us?
For me, I
Do you
only.
have a special way, maybe?
Oh yeah, I do. Like when I'm not fasting or like at night, I prepare myself like memorizing, understanding all the things. And at school, I will save my energy only for the examiners.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice.
I will shorten my time talking with my friends.
Okay, so you minimize. Okay. You just don't be a talkative girl. You just
I can't
sit
promise
on-
that.
just sitting silent in the corner.
So cool.
Depressing.
Okay, Ardel, do you have
Yeah, so how do they manage, how they prepare for
Yes.
any exams or any presentations? So what I do is taking advantage of every little time that I have. So time is of the essence, time is money, it's important.
Time is money.
So I think because I think the fact that my time is much more limited during Ramadan is what encouraged me to do more, so that I don't come to school unprepared. So like Kania, I only study or doing things and stuff after iftar, especially after tarawih. After I go home, I immediately get to work. Because why? Because after you eat, you gain more energy, and more energy means more concentration.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
So what I do is eating small foods. I'm not straight up eat dinner straight up, because eating large portion can make you sleepy. So
Yes.
just eat as little as you can, but as effective, because it gives more energy. So yeah, I think that's what I usually do during these days.
Okay. So it is again about time management and also consume more nutritious food. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, facts.
Okay. So this is the last question for the second segment.
Oh my
I'd
God.
like to hear from you. Probably, do you have any tips for the Muslim students out there, our audiences, like our Muslim students audiences out there?
Yeah.
How to do well in school while fasting? How to do well while fasting for the Muslim students. Do you have any tips for them?
Yeah.
For me, maybe because a lot of Muslim students like to complain like, wow,
Yeah.
how long is it until Maghrib?
I miss Maghrib. I'm
Like it's the only time where they memorize the minutes of Maghrib, the hours of Maghrib, even the seconds of Maghrib.
Okay.
So maybe for me, I suggest to concentrate more to your study, your assignments. Don't focus so much on your self-fasting and how long is it until Maghrib. Just focus on your assignments,
Okay.
doing your works, homeworks.
Okay.
Yeah,
So we can say that don't look at the time.
Yeah.
Just do
Yeah.
your things.
Yeah,
Just do your
thing.
school things.
Focus on what is
Okay.
in front of you, like what Ardel said.
Okay. Okay. So like the more we get busy on doing something, like the more we forgot about the time.
Yeah,
Can we
exactly.
say that?
Or we get distracted.
Okay. Or we get
In a good way.
distracted. In a good way. Okay.
In a good way.
Okay. What about you, Sahwa? Do you have any tip?
Mine is similar with Kania's.
Okay.
I will just add simple tips. Say for the other Muslim students, save your energy, reduce your movement,
Okay.
don't talk too much,
Okay.
or talking loudly, and be patient for yourself.
Be patient
Be
for
patient.
yourself. Okay.
Don't
Patient.
complaining.
It is very important. Okay.
Yes.
Be patient. Ardel, do you have a different tips?
Yeah, so to my fellow Muslim students, if you're watching the Assalamualaikum,
Oh yeah.
You are good. You have to greet them.
I hope you're doing
I'm sorry,
good.
I'm sorry.
Them.
Keep going. The journey is still long. So what is my tips for our Muslim students to during Ramadan fasting in school? So just like I pretty much overall is almost the same as both Sahwa and Kanias, but like yeah, I think what you need to do in school is just keep going. Just keep going, and one important thing is just don't get your mind overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Because it could impact you psychologically. Because that happened to me before. I got too overwhelmed and I couldn't focus. Sometimes it could cause stress and other unwanted side effects.
Tantrum.
No. So just keep going. Just walk. Just keep going around the road. The road's still long. The journey. We're all still in the same journey here.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have a long way ahead of us. So just keep going, because if you keep going, keep focus on the target, keep focus on the on your journey, you will enter a state called flow state.
Wow.
Flow state is where your mind gets so focused, so embedded with the things you did that it just like your body moves automatically.
Like a habit.
Like a habit, yeah. If you write something, a story, if you keep writing over and over again, it will enter a flow state. Your mind will automatically produce more ideas, so you can write more without you even realizing you're doing it. So that's called a flow state.
A flow state?
A flow state.
A flow state.
Flow state, yeah.
It's a new term for me, Ardel. Thank you.
Thank you for the new knowledge. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for giving us a new
Thank you for the
knowledge.
information.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much, guys. So I can say for the tips for the Muslim students out there, like reduce your movement, stay focused, stay to do the things that your school asks you to do. Like don't waste your time for
On stupid things.
Oh my god. Useful.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. This is the end of the second segment. We might give the chance back to the host. We'll have a break.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. We will come back, audiences.
Okay. Bye.
sedang mendengarkan harmoni satukan hati dalam Tauladan. Tanya Ustad di bulan Ramadan. Di Produ FM Kupang, teman terbaik kamu.
Okay. Welcome back to RRI Pro 2 Kupang in Tauladan program with MTS Plus Nurul Iman Kupang. So, beloved audiences out there, this is the last segment for our talk today because we are limited by the time. So, for this time, so I will combine. There are two segments. Like I want to know from you guys, how do you balance the Ramadan with the community and social life? And I want to know also from you, like the reflection of Ramadan or what you can learn from Ramadan. Yeah. With the community and the social life, the first one, do you stay connected with your family and community during Ramadan, especially with the school commitments?
Yeah.
Kania?
Yes. For me, because my family are not so far away.
Okay. Oh, they are all here.
They are all here. My grandma, my grandpa, my parents are in Kupang right now.
Especially with the school commitments.
So, yeah, because of the school program that was shortened, I spent a lot of my time with my grandma often because my mom was often at work, my grandpa often sleep, my two older brother often, I don't know where they are. So I'm just alone with my grandma at home. We chit chat, we tell stories about each other.
Okay, that's good. So to you, Ramadan doesn't give you any big effort to stay connected with your family.
Yeah. It
Okay.
even strengthened our
Okay.
Right,
Okay.
that's right.
Okay. Ardel, Wha-
Yeah, I think
what is your point of view?
I think it's almost the same as Kania's. Yeah, Kania said our school is shortened, which means that we have more time to connect and spend time with our family and with our brothers and friends. Because during normal school days, we don't get much. We don't get much of that time.
Okay. Same also, Sahwa?
Yes, same.
Okay, so the school really support you to stay connected with your
Yes,
family
alhamdulillah.
during Ramadan.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next one, like, what are some of the ways you participate in
Oh my God.
community activities or volunteer work during Ramadan? Do you have a special community you participate during Ramadan or volunteer work you join?
Honestly, for me, I haven't.
You don't have
Definitely happen
yeah.
too.
Yeah, we don't
Okay.
That's
Okay.
too bad.
Okay.
So we can
okay.
skip that.
Let's
Skip
skip.
that.
Okay, just skip
Move on.
this one. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Well, we come to this one. This one is quite interesting because all of us, we are living in Kupang, right? And
Yes.
we all know that Kupang, for Muslim, we like the majority of the Kupangnese are not Muslim, right?
No.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I believe that you also have not non-Muslim friends,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's true, right?
Like, how do you explain Ramadan to your non-Muslim friends? Like, what are, or do they have, like, what are common
Questions.
questions they ask?
Yeah.
Do you experience that too in here?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I have a lot of online friends that
Okay.
mostly all of them are non-Muslims. So they often ask me about, do you fast like for the whole entire month? I mean, no, we only fast for until dawn to sunset, right? So I explain them like the general things to not overwhelm them with informations. So yeah, basically that's the common question that they ask me.
Okay, so it's
Yeah.
about eating. Yeah, it's about eating. So some of them think that we do not eat for the whole month.
That's not
Okay. So okay. So that's just only one, or maybe Sahwa, you have a different question from your non-Muslim friend.
Yes.
Maybe about the prayer, about the tradition or something.
yeah.
Yeah? Maybe about the tarawih, about the mudik, about takjil, or like right
Yeah.
now it is very
Yeah.
famous in here, like
very.
Even
the
for
people,
non-Muslim.
the society,
For
they
non-Muslim,
do
they're happy.
war takjil.
Yeah.
what takjil.
Sahwat, do you have?
So, how I explain to my non-Muslim friend, I only explain in a nutshell, in a simple way, that Ramadan is a holy month of fasting, reflection, and spiritual growth for Muslims. Some common questions that my friends ask are, how do you survive
How to
without
survive?
how
Oh,
do you survive without food and drinks for all day, or why do you fast so long, or what food that you eat for iftar? Some question like that, kind of questions.
Yeah.
And I'm happy to answer the question and shares my experiences.
okay, okay, that's very good. Okay, Ardel,
So
do you have a different experience?
yeah, so here's the thing.
Aduh.
What's that?
So like most of my non-Muslim friends are online.
Oh.
Like I don't know, I do have some friends IRL in real life that live that near me. Yeah, so
Your
we usually
neighbor.
play.
Neighbor.
Yeah, but we rarely speak about religion. I think because maybe it's because a bit sensitive topic
yeah.
to speak. That goes the same as my online friends. I think it's mostly because I don't reveal much of my real identity online, especially to my friends. So unless they are very close friends of mine that I knew for a very long time, that maybe we know more about each other. So I think Kania is right. The most common question is they ask is like, whether do you like not eat or drink at all?
For a whole month.
For a whole- yeah,
For a whole
because my friend almost asked me that, like, do you guys not eat or drink
Do you not
at all?
eat? I will like, we do eat.
No,
We do.
yeah, we do
Okay.
eat only in iftar.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. So you might probably explain them what is iftar and then what is sahur.
Yes,
To
like
make
that.
them, yeah, and I think it is a good way also if one time you
Yeah.
invite them also to join you in iftar.
In iftar.
Yeah, to enjoy the iftar.
Come on,
Yeah,
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it is a good way to spend our Ramadan in Kupang. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, because we are limited by the time, I think I will just summarize the questions for you.
Oh my God.
So the next one is
Okay.
how do you maintain a social life while fasting? Like, are there any specific activities you enjoy during Ramadan, or any specific experience that very memorable for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we might start from Sahwa, maybe Sahwa.
Oh my god. Okay,
Go on.
so my favorite Ramadan activities in the evening is maybe attending a Tarawih prayer together with my friends. Because
Yeah, that's true.
after do the Tarawih prayer, we should do our assignments, which was to get the imams and the and the speakers.
monitoring book.
Yeah,
Okay.
and the speaker
yeah.
signature to be filled in our monitoring book.
Okay, so
I
it's-
enjoy that.
You enjoy that. So
Yeah.
you think like you feel like, oh, you are approach a movie actor, or maybe an artist, like your favorite artist.
Fan sign.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very interesting way.
Okay. What about you,
so
Kania?
famous.
Do you have one too?
For this month, maybe I don't have any, but
Oh my god.
maybe another one that is closer. Maybe like yesterday, I break my fast with all my friends. We're celebrating Humaira's birthday, and we're eating
Wow.
together. We're chatting. We're making videos. We're playing games. Yeah, it's very memorable.
Very
Yeah.
memorable.
Wow.
Okay. Thank you very much, Ardel. Do you have one too?
So yeah, what activities do I usually do? So in the evening, I usually read the Quran, or sometimes even working out. But
you
I think
do working out.
I think I do it like I kind of rarely, because it's not like my usual routine. I usually do it like 1 hour before iftar or 1 hour after iftar, even though I never did it after. So what connects me more? What socially connects me more with my family is I think is iftar.
Okay.
It's like
Oh, yeah.
you buy takjil,
Okay.
and when iftar you come around together, one table, four families.
Okay. Family gathering and
Family gathering, you
prayers.
speak.
Okay, okay. Thank you very much, guys.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
betul.
because of our time limitation,
Oh, no.
I think we should come to the end of the end segment for today. I want to hear from you, like from three of you. This is the last question. How does
Oh my
Ramadan
God.
help you to become a better person? Please,
Wow.
one by one. This is the last one.
Wow.
Yes, Kania first.
In short, maybe it helps me can become a better person because Ramadan taught me a lot of things.
Okay.
Like what I've said before, it taught me about taqwa, about
Okay.
the value of a food,
Okay.
about patience.
Okay.
That's the most important one for me.
Thank you. Sahwa, please.
Okay, Ramadan teaches me a lot. Ramadan teaches me to be a more patient, compassionate,
Okay.
and grateful. During Ramadan, I become more aware, and now I also strive to be a more mindful and intentional in my daily life.
Okay.
Yeah, like that.
Thank you, Ardel.
Yeah, so Ramadan helps me to become a better person a lot. Because it just reminds me, and I become more aware just how different myself, but myself with other months compare with Ramadan.
Okay.
In other months, I didn't read Quran that much, but in Ramadan we read more Quran. In Ramadan we wake up every day to pray subuh, and every day, and it just made me realize just how not I'm not always a good person.
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
even in other months.
Okay.
So I think Ramadan truly helps us to become a more better person, grateful,
Yeah,
compassionate,
better person
and
for
so on.
ourselves.
Okay, thank you very much, guys. Okay, because of our time limitation, we should end our conversation this afternoon. So, my dear audiences out there, this is the end of Tauladan program for this afternoon. I'd like to say thank you very much to my
Thank
dear
Yeah.
spokesman, my brilliant and delightful spokesman.
Okay.
Thank you very
Wow.
much for
Thank
sharing
you,
us.
Mister.
Thank you very much for sharing us your insights and experiences. Thank you very much, and we wish you all a blessed and fulfilling Ramadan, and may you embrace successful in the future.
Amin.
Thank you very much.
Amin.
Okay, so this program is held due to a cooperation between RRI,
Yeah.
once in the air, always in the air, and
Wow.
also RRI
Wow.
Pro 2 Kupang, your best friend, and Dompet Duafa. Wah, remember
Dompet
zakat, remember Dompet Duafa. So we highly appreciated RRI Pro 2 Kupang, RRI Kupang, and Dompet Duafa, and we'd like also to say thank you to the family member of MTS Plus Nurul Iman Kupang for supporting us as always.
Yeah.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Luar biasa sekali teman Pro 2. Akhirnya ya kita sudah mengakhiri kebersamaan kita di Tauladan ya dengan topik Ramadan through the eyes of students, balancing faith, academics and community. Terima kasih untuk narasumber kita, tepuk tangan dong, luar biasa, keren sekali ya. Dan ya kita berharap apa yang kita dapatkan bisa menjadi inspirasi buat kita semua. Jadi tetap jadikan dirimu sebagai headline teman Pro 2 karena kita Indonesia. See you.